Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Submachine Legacy. In the last episode, we did Chapter 3, which was the loop. But then, when I got back to the main menu after finishing that, I noticed, well, obviously there's two things. There's Chapter 4, which is the lab, but then there's also a separate little thing off to the side that says break the loop. And I kind of want to see what this is. What I'm hoping it's not is that we jumped off of what we were doing too early and that we're going to have to replay a bunch of stuff. But I have no idea what it is, so I feel like I should at least give it a try. So let's see what this is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh no, hold on. Hold just a second. Back to main menu, hold on. So there's one more thing that needs to be activated. So this is the loop then? So how do we break it? Oh, this is the one with the double. That's right, where you just have to input them the same. Which was the one right before the end? And I mean right before the end. Was it this one? This is the one I gave up on. I never did this one. I just got the leaf and skedaddled. So if there was one that could theoretically be something, be anything, I would think it would be this one. BPY equals 361. There's the leaf. But we want to break the loop. RGW is 352. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what these are supposed to mean. No clue. Oh, wait. RYW is up and BPG is over? See, do not solve this loop. Well, I'll do whatever the heck I like. Whoever you are. Hold on, I gotta get scrap paper. RYW has an up arrow, and BPG also has 3 marks and a hash, and then it's to the side. Alright, so let me think this through. What do we actually have here? 3 things across the top? Okay, so up from here is RYW. That's going to be the first thing I'm thinking of, right? So, oh, wait a minute. RYW or RGW? RYW. All right, hold on. Let me write down all the information I have. RGW equals 352. And then maybe it's a combination of things that we need. BPY equals 361. So If we assign each of those letters, that would make R equal to 3, G equal to 5, and W equal to 2. And then B is equal to... Oh, wait. Also 3. And then P equals 6. And then Y equals 1. That doesn't work because we have 2 3s. That is definitely a problem. But we have the information. RYWBPG. So it swaps the letters around? Alright, I'm going to just turn the brain off and I'm going to try this. So on the one above, I'm going to try 3, 1, 2. And then on this one, the one that we had to go over for is BPG. So B is 3, P is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then G is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Oh, did we get it? Did we get it? Did Idiot just manage to do it? Oh! Yes! We're stuck still. But what does that mean? If I go back to the main menu, go here, break the loop, nope, it's still there. Wait. Okay, so we solved that one, but Machine unlocking further connections, a compass showing me coordinates. All about the coordinates, but there is no compass in here now. What to do? Alright, so that's the note I missed at the beginning. Ooh. He said to mark this paper every time I pass it. Well, that's not good. Alright, so I missed those notes originally when I first came through here. Because I got this thing immediately and then dipped. I'm going to assume that we will be able to break the loop later, but not yet. And if I'm wrong on that, please, somebody comment down below and let me know. If there is a way for me to do it, just don't tell me what it is. But if I have everything I need to break the loop right now, like, let me know. Because I'd love to. But for now, we're going to go to the lab. Hold on. Cancel that. Continue. We're not starting new. Okay, we are in the lab. We can go down. We need a screwdriver for that? Okay, well, I will gladly accept any hints. Got a hammer. Can't use it on that. We can use this on that. It's interesting, they actually gave us, like, a prompt, which is kind of strange. I'm not used to the game giving me hints like that. Naphthalene? I don't think you should have that. There's a key. There's gotta be something in one of these drawers one of these days. Alright, hold on, let me try and remember what all we have. What did we get? Rubber tube? What in the world was going on here? I remember this from one of the previous zones, the gramophone. Chimney brush? hold on. Gotta push whatever's stuck in there out. Aha! Clever. Gas handle? Gas handle. It's not that one, so it's gotta be attic key. Hold on. Down one. We can't do anything other than down, but now we can go left to right. Alright, let's see if we can stay on top of this a little bit better than previously. Who is this? Oh, we're talking to Myrrh? You're at the lab? And you don't have a keyboard? Oh, the keyboard's broken. You've escaped from the loop, haven't you? There's an explanation. You've escaped from the loop, haven't you? Okay, first of all, you need to get to the transporter room. It's protected by steel grating. It's highly unlikely you'll find any key codes for it at the lab at this point in time. Once you're at the transporter, you'll need coordinates to go to. I have a list of locations here. Printing that for you right now. Get to the transporter. Start jumping. Maybe you'll be able to find your way through. Good luck. M. Okay. I guess we're all done here. Coordinates of known locations. Laboratory, ancient section, looping traps, basement section, lighthouse digouts, tomb trap, the ship. So we can actually... 4 teams are exploring unknown connections. So we can actually go back to previous areas? What in the world? Oh, gas handle. No? Different type of handle? What about a rubber tube? We got a lighter. That's always nice. And cigarette butts. Micro stabilizer. Not sure what to do about that. Empty beaker. At first, we thought there was just one submachine. Then Murtaugh came along and showed us the truth. His ability to create karma portals between locations let him explore more than a third of the net. That took him 32 years. How foolish we were in those early years. So that's Myrrh. Karma portals between locations. Interesting. Got a CD. We've got so much stuff. Data disk. Iron trioxide. Is there like an actual chemistry thing we're gonna need to do? Funnel? Alright, here's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume that someone much smarter than I am knows... Nope, never mind. Forget that. I thought we mixed them together or something like that. Using Murtaugh's technology, we were able to build our own transporters to move between dimensions. We have set up the laboratory. We have reconnaissance exploration teams for submachines. We go on missions into the net trying to discover new places and structures of this greater puzzle. Murtaugh said once that there is no greater puzzle, no master plan. No one is controlling this thing, but we think otherwise. There must be a purpose for all things. We just have to find it. I thought all of this was possible, but since Murtaugh deserted us, I'm not so sure anymore. But we found our purpose. We see it clearly. Do you? Oh, it's unlocked. Oh, the familiar places. Can do something with this, surely. But what? And we have soap. There's a lot going on in this one. Okay, we got that. What in the world? This needs water or something? Empty beaker. Can we fill it with water? Man, I really thought the hose was going to be what we needed to do here. Iron trioxide. Gas handle. Can we pour any of this stuff in there? Might be a horrible plan. Why is the... Did that move something? Hold on, let me go back. Oh, sneaky. If machine fluid supply runs out, here's a recipe for makeshift fluid. Get these ingredients and boil them in water. Ordinary bathroom soap, vial of iron trioxide, some mothballs. Funnel this into the machine. Should work fine. Could you please inform maintenance crew there's a fluid shortage? A fluid shortage, eh? Well, we can't take that with us. Let me just read that again real quick. Get these ingredients and boil them in water. Okay, so we need to get that thing working upstairs. But before we do that, we're going all the way back out. Because something over here, we need you. We have a valve, which I think we can use to turn on the heat. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right, back down we go. Not that direction, over here. We do this. Is it really not any of this? There has to... electricity. But not this valve, huh? What about... aha, right here. Can we set this down? Alright, got you. Alright, grab you. Then we go heat this thing up. Right here. Flame. Oh, duh. Oh, do we need to, like... oh, sorry, gas valve. Alright, we got that. Alright, the gas is on. Got that. Put the Bunsen burner on there. Boil the soap. Then, I'm assuming these are mothballs? Maybe they're not? No, they were in the coat pocket. They have to be. But maybe we have to do them in a certain order. There we go. Alright, that's the fluid. Into the funnel. Okay. Our mission has just started. Murtaugh taught us the necessity of writing notes and leaving them behind in locations they were made in. That's for leaving a trace in case somebody gets lost. But we are all well trained. Nothing bad is going to happen. Not this time. This is just in case. We're moving from here to the ship section. Our mission is to get to the upper deck of that ship. Over and out. Well, we have a lot of things that we could do. first and foremost, is there a disk thing over here anywhere? Where could a data disk be useful? And what is this? We never found a use for this. Alright, so we might have to come back to it. Okay, so why those numbers? Oh, right. Coordinates of known locations. Okay. Laboratory is 001. Ancient section is 104. I mean, I guess let's just go 770. No clues. No clues. Wait, what was I doing here? 043. Might as well give it a shot. Ooh. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Oh! Need water. Must find water. Not much. 1 drop would be enough. Just 1 drop of water. All I see is sand. 32 chambers filled with sand. Write down the coordinates, he said. Wish I had done that. Need water. Just a drop. Alright, I'm going to assume that we need to go to each of these places and ring the bell. I think it's 001 to get back to the lab. Alright, let me make sure this thing is... Okay, it is floating currently. Oh, we went to... I should probably do this in order. You know what? No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work backwards. 770. We're going to clear these one by one. Okay, this was the one where we were at. Just double checking. I'm going to work backwards. Okay. So, we got the tomb trap. Let's go to the lighthouse digouts, 462. There we go. Okay, here's water. We can break it with a hammer, huh? Spinning turbine overflow health hazard. Well, since when has that stopped us? Have you noticed that you've never found any signs of human presence in the submachines? No matter which ones. But there are at least 4 teams wandering around the vast net of Submachine, and there are probably other people too. What are the odds of never finding anyone here? But on the other hand, what are the odds of finding alien life forms in the universe? Oh, we don't have a bell. Are those the 2 we've done already? Maybe they are. Alright, back we go. We need something to protect ourselves from the hazard. Alright, we're back here. So we did lighthouse digouts, basement section 529. There we go. Let's see where this gets us. Right, the basement. Oh, again with these weird codes. I know that's significant, I just don't know for what purpose. That seems not great. Interesting. Data disk? No. Okay, picture of a busted up wall. Murtaugh came by today. He said that since we cannot charge the laser to break the orb, he's returning it to its original position. Just great. Besides that, we got a message from the Ancient Section exploration team 2 days ago. I can't tell why, but they started blind jumping and found new matching coordinates 551. Some kind of brick room or something. Like if it mattered at all. We won't see them again anyway. Alright, 551? I'm game. Might as well try it. It seems like that's maybe what the drawing is. Might as well give it a shot. I'm stuck. Please help. I got all the way to the portal room in the lab, then I found the coil in the Ancient Section, but I don't know what to do next. I saw that people are leaving notes here behind them, so if anyone can help me. I'm so confused. Every time I find some item, I have to wander around submachines looking for where to put it. I'm so tired right now. Please help. Sunshine Bunny Girl 17. Okay. Alright. We stopped the flow. So now I want to go back to... Oops, no. It's known locations. It's the Lighthouse Digouts, 462. Now that we stopped the flow, now can we open it up? Turbine. Alright, well, I'll find out what I need the turbine for here in a second, I'm sure. Alright. Well, we can just warp straight from here. So we did the basement section. Looping traps 690. If it's back to the loop rooms, that's not my favorite thing to hear, but it is. Oh, hold on. Okay, so... Interesting. I've been here before. I remember these looping rooms. If only I could remember what it was all about. Some machine unlocking further connections. A compass showing me coordinates. Okay, so we found that note before. Okay, so we got one of these things sorted. So it's a simpler loop. Okay, at least it's a simpler loop. But that's very interesting. Only one of those. So as long as it adds to 0... Okay, hold on. Alright, so that's what it is. Okay, so where's the last one? This one. Okay. We have to find the last combination that gets to 0. Nope, not that one. Not this one. Nope, not that one. There it is. Orb. Of course. Why not? Alright, let's take a look at this. I am getting so off track. I'm getting so off track. Okay. Alright. Looping traps. Got that. Ancient section. 104. See if we can figure out what this orb is about. Okay. It's weird that there are slots right here. That's interesting. A dead end there. That doesn't seem right. Okay. up and to the side, down, that, down to the side. Oh, I see. I think I see. A knife. Interesting. First of all, ring that. Alright, so I want to test something real quick. So I just rang that. I need to remember known locations in the digouts, 462. I want to check something. See if I'm right. Another one of those little things. Yes, it is right. Okay, so we just got to find that last one. All right. All right. We can do this. We can do this. We can manage this. I believe. I believe. Okay. 104. That's right. 104. Let's get back there. We're going to go straight across. All right, so this is an X and a dash through it. So it's that, and a dash through it. Oh. No? What about now? Surely it can't just be that simple. That doesn't make any sense. All right, what about just the X? Aha. All right, and this one's a plus sign. Wait a second. Oh, I did it wrong. It's straight down. It's straight down. So it's you and that. That should have it. And then for that, it's an X. Like that. There it is. Okay. Stone key. There we go. Stone blockade. Aha. Interesting. This game, man. Oh, there's the horse from before. Knife? What about a hammer? Still don't know what those are for. Okay, all of them together. Or we're collecting those triangle pieces from before, which is interesting. Let's cut that off. Back down we go. Okay, so we have the tiles. Where did we need to put those tiles? Is that even in this location? It might not be, in which case we need to go back down. I don't remember where we needed those. But at least I'm confident that we're done here. Okay, 001 should get us back to the lab. Alright, so where can we use all of this? That's the question. Okay, we haven't been to the ship yet. Maybe that's our objective. That might help key us into what we need. Whoops, my bad. There we go. Let's go to the ship. Let me light this. Hey, we got another teleporter from here. Ooh. Can I unscrew these? Where are we? Oh, that looks bad. Crew expendable. Where did I hear that? Did that come from the company or someone even higher? Never mind. In the meantime, we tried almost every possible way of unlocking that ladder. This lock just won't open. The last attempt is to blow this up. We're setting up wires right now, and if we're lucky, some of us will survive and finally see what's on the upper deck of the ship. However, I'm going to write another note just after the explosion. If we're still alive, that is. That doesn't look good. So I can do that, but... Ooh. That was the last one we needed to do. We can cut the wires. Okay, but before we do that, hold on. I need to go back. We need to go to the digouts, 462. I want to see if that did anything. It has to have done something. What are those little micro stabilizers? How do you use them? We collected a ton of them in one episode and we never got to use them for anything. Oh, alright. Oh well. Back to the ship. Oh, my bad. Hold on. It's 880. Hold on. 800. My bad. Got it all confused. Alright. Up we go. Alright. We made it up a level. This ladder's already down, which is interesting. What even am I looking at? What is that? Apparently... Ah, to generate power? We need a key for this, huh? Interesting. Okay, so we have almost everything that we need. Almost, but not everything. We got all the secrets in here. And then we got this ladder up here. We got that last one, because... I mean, I guess there's no point in giving up on this, so we might as well just keep trying. So why did they start blind jumping? Wait a second. That's a downwards thing. Those aren't just bricks. Okay. Alright. Alright, game. I apologize. That's just my bad. I didn't realize that that was a part of this. Oh boy. What must it be like? We can finally use the stabilizers. What did that do? Did that provide power to the downstairs area, perhaps? Alright, well, first off, that moved something. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, just a doggone second. That's new. Hold on. Can we back up? Can I adjust this? We haven't even started exploring this ancient section, and our coil is already dead. Someone probably forgot to recharge it, but the situation is serious. We don't know the numbers for the basement section. The coordinates are back at headquarters, and clearly we can't go back there anymore. We'll try blind jumps as soon as we can get a connection, but where will we end up, I simply don't know. Oh, oh, oh. We need to shine a light over there. But first, you. Empty coil. Aha, okay, stop everything. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I think we need the coil for multiple things, right? So, let me just double check something. I think I know what we're doing. So, laboratory. 001. The way to charge the coil is back at the lab. So if I'm not mistaken, the way to charge the coil is back up the lighthouse right here. No. Come on. You're kidding, right? That... all signs lead to that being the place where you recharge the coil. Are you kidding me? We're gonna jump to... how do we charge the coil? No, that's insane. Hold on. The basement section, 529? That might have something there? There's a lot of electrical stuff down there. So there's the broken coil. So how does one charge it? Aha. Okay, it's charged. Charged coil. I'm gonna assume we can do this now. Alright, bring you back with me. Bring you back. Okay, so it is a multi-use. Alright, take you with me. Back down we go. Take you. Use that. There's the laser. Put you... oh, maybe not. Oh. I would have thought that that would be how we do that, but that's okay. Let's charge this up. I had it reversed. We need to take this charged coil back with us to that thing in the lab. As to what it does, I don't know, but we're going to find out. We are going to find out. All right, back to the lab. .001. Now that we have a charged coil, let's try this again. Are you actually joking me? Okay. What else did we need the charge for? Well, we needed the charge for the stuff in the dig at the site so we could see the code. All right, so that would be the ancient section 104. Always do that. Gotta go all the way around. Okay. Climb up here. Throw you in here. Now I can turn this on. 452. What about you? What is that? All right, but we found a new... I need to write that down. I'm going to forget it otherwise. 452. Okay. That's a third secret location. what is wrong with me? I just get so twitchy. I click it too many times. 452. Oh, interesting. Is this... aha! So, your whole arm is gone? So do we need to get your arm first as well? I'm gonna write down that gets us to statue. Okay. Alright, what does this open up for us? The thing that I can't figure out is... okay. Okay. It took me a minute, but we got there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Nope, I'm not mad about this. We got there. It took us a long time, But you know what? A win is a win, and we figured it out without looking it up. Okay, so back to the ship. Which is 800. There we go. All right, back we go. Let's use this key. There's the arm. Golden arm. Okay, so the question will be, we're gonna be stuck on the same thing with the barrier, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we need to go to 452. See if we can just unload this arm right here, right now. All right, so now as to how we get that last thing, I really don't know. I know where it is, I just don't know how to get to it. I don't know what's causing the barrier, if that makes sense. That's the main problem, is that I don't know how to deactivate it, because I don't know what's blocking me from getting it. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the base. Back to the lab, rather. This is still a mystery. Uh-huh. Interesting. I have a theory. Just a drop of water. It's not because they're thirsty, it's because that's what breaks the barrier. This is the most random thing of all time. But what would be the best way to prevent somebody from breaking down the barrier is put it in the middle of a desert. Oh, yes. Ah, perfect. Okay. 452. 452. 452. There we go. Let's get this statue sorted. Whoa. That's so gorgeous. The root. Wow. Well, I would like to keep playing, but that took me quite a while, like an hour and a half. I'm not sure how oh, nice aperture mug. I'm not sure how I've edited that down, but I think I'm going to call it there. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.